Like let's start it up right now. But let's just cheers to each other. Hey
Cheers,
guys,
brother.
welcome to the Microtransaction. Cheers. Ding.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. I'm your host, Chris Montijo. That's my last name. We said Liquid's last name, kinda. All right. Oh, is that where I'm at on your
Yeah,
screen?
this is where you're at right
Oh,
now.
dude, that's not where I'm at on my screen, dude. I'm on the other side. Right now, it just looks like you're pushing out of the computer.
I'm trying. I'm trying to get out of this
Hey,
box. Ah.
okay, I'm your host. As you can tell, we have a crazy energy today. I'm your host, Chris, with my co-host, the fire to my desire, Liquid. Liquid, how are you doing today, buddy?
I am very well. It's Friday. I'm feeling good.
Today, when you guys are watching this?
Yeah, I'm sorry for y'all if it's not Friday for y'all, but it's Friday for us right now. In the past, this is the past talking to you guys right now. It's Friday. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling pumped. Um, I'm just ready to ride. I'm ready to ride the wave. Ready to ride this lightning. Is that a drug phrase? Ride the lightning? Is that a drug phrase?
I don't think. I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. Maybe I'll look this up
I know
another
you
day.
should ride the white lightning.
Oh, that could be it. Maybe that's what I'm
It
talking
could
about.
be.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
As you all can see, I don't do drugs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No. Sorry, not sorry, okay?
Yeah.
Remember, if you're doing drugs and you're listening to this podcast, you let down the people at Dare.
They know to drugs. Yeah, Dare. The Dare campaign. It's going around. It's still going by. Still going on solid. Still going on strong.
Think about all those things they made you sign when you were a kid.
Right. The T-shirts.
You're letting all of them down.
Like it's funny because like I remember that Dare, like the whole campaign, and all I could think about, like I remember, I think if I'm not mistaken, I've seen it even in the Power Rangers. Might have more from Power Rangers, like the OG Power Rangers. You know what I'm saying? And I could have sworn even they had it going on. Like I think they would have little skits like, "Oh, kids, you want to try drugs?" He goes, "Hey, say no to that, man. That's stupid." Like some shit like that. I don't know. I could be wrong. But I'm talking about and I'm talking about the original Power Rangers. I'm talking about Tommy, Billy, Zach, Trini, Kimberly.
OG.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, there's a certain name for the Power Ranger that period where Zordon was there.
Oh, you mean the best era? Is that what we were talking
Not
about?
the best. You don't know, man.
Oh.
People could be like Turbo was the best.
Yeah, okay. Or Neo was the best. Jungle Hyperspace was the best. Whatever the hell they called Jungala. I think that's.
Super Ninja Space.
I'm totally like disregarding like a younger demographic if we ever get one.
Yeah. Guys, I used no, because the Power Ranger community, I bet there's a lot of infighting. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I bet they have the same arguments all the time. Yeah. So I'm sure we're not the first one to ever have a controversial opinion about the original Power Rangers is the best one.
Right.
I'm sure it's nothing new.
But speaking of Power Rangers, Chris, how was your day?
My day was terrible.
Oh, that's not
It
good.
was terrible. Let me tell you how, like, I was right. I listened to our first episode of the Microtransaction. It made me feel good, right? I was out listening to some music, your boy likes to listen to some R&B when he's trying to feel in a vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But the thing is, I was driving on a road and there was an entire semi truck on fire.
Oh, on fire.
And I was like, funny, because I'm not a big person in signs. And I was like, man, if I'm going to have a terrible day at work, that is a sign. And then everything after that proceeded to be terrible.
Downhill. Slippery slope.
It was just like one thing after another, and I'm like, but it's a bunch of minor inconveniences, and I felt like the universe was testing me. It's like, oh, you're gonna let this small thing bother you, and I'm like, look, after the fifth one, it's not that bad, but after the 10th one, I'm starting to get ticked.
Right.
No, and it was just one thing after another. Almost getting hit by a car. I almost got hit by a car. It was a Honda Odyssey though. He had the like kids.
Is that the van?
Board thing. A van, yeah. I said car. Van. He almost like just went into my lane, just like, you know what?
Good luck.
White truck. You figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's your dumbass kids in the car. Like, what the hell?
Right. It'd be cool if he had a sticker that says "Hey, kids on board" or some shit.
And he did.
No way.
The
The whole baby on board. Wow. Clown.
like, I don't know, like Baby Yoda's on board. I think that's what it was.
Baby Yoda? Oh, well, if it's Baby Yoda, he's probably good then. He's probably safe.
Yeah. Oh, hold on, my camera went out of the thing. There we go. Hey,
Alright.
how you doing?
Right, you're back in there.
All right, guys. Well, Liquid, how was your day, buddy? Tell me what went on in Liquid's world.
Well, so I said I was doing great, but how my day was, I just got off of work. I did absolutely nothing. I was on TikTok for the longest time. Like it's so funny because like I get up before Ani, my significant other, for those who don't know, I get up for work before her,
4:11.
and yeah, and then I'm just like browsing through TikTok, you know what I'm saying, and then like by the time she wakes up, she's got like six just waiting for her because that's all I did today. Was just send her TikToks, funny animals, stupid relationships, stupid people, a lot of stupid stuff, but hey, I mean, if I was sleeping, I'd want to wake up to these TikToks. So I figure, why wouldn't she?
Yeah, I think that's the dream. Like
Right,
you want to wake up to
right.
the dankest of TikToks when you wake up.
Yeah. So that was just my day. You know what I'm saying? But hey, the day's not over. You know what I'm saying? I know you had a bad day, but hey, the day's not over. We got a lot to talk about. We still got a lot to do. I'm going to the gym later. Get a good workout later.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to. I know Frank, my brother, has hit us up, friend of the show. You know what I'm saying? I know he hit both of us up talking about golf. That has me excited. That's next
yeah.
week, but that has me excited. I got my Nike golf shirt. I mean, this is not a shirt. This is actually a hat. If you haven't noticed, you don't wear this on your body. You wear it on your head.
It's not a shirt.
No, sorry, spoilers.
Damn, dude.
But yeah.
Listeners. Anyway, continue on. I'm sorry.
No, that's really it though. So that has me excited. I'm a little hyped. Anytime I log off of work, it's great after that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm dead tired when I'm at work. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm not listening to some of these people. But once the shift ends, dude, I'm like wired. I'm like, let's go. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just that's where I'm at right now.
Well, hold on. I just realized I did this. Hold on. Whoop. We got to put just in case.
Yeah, we ain't get paid from them.
We ain't paid
Yeah,
for that.
come on now, pay us.
Sorry, every time.
This is not a Nike hat.
I always
Pay
like
us.
Club LaCroix. I don't know why. I don't know. I just feel like it's just like alkali fuzzy water. Like I feel like it's impossible to get drunk off of like White Claws.
You say that, yet I could have sworn you were in my house drunk with the White Claws, Chris. Let's get the show going. Let's get the show going.
Hey, all right. Our first topic, we're gonna start off.
It's good. This is a good start.
We're gonna start off with the game of the week. Liquid. I'm actually very interested in what you think. We're starting with Mass Effect, just in case y'all didn't watch last week's episode for some reason, on youtube.com/the microtransaction. What did you think of Mass Effect?
Okay, so just getting right into it. Mass Effect. Just to give for anyone who didn't listen, just to give another little recap. I'm not a big Mass Effect fan because I kind of missed that boat. However, I've always said I wanted to try it. I gave it the old college try. I played it. Played a few hours. I'd say about 6 hours or so. Still not enough. I feel like. I still feel like that's just scratching the surface a little bit, because I feel like there's still so much that I haven't got into. For example, having sex with aliens. That's a big thing. It's a big list that I need to scratch off there, and that's probably the top. And I didn't get that far, so the chances of me going back to it are very high. Just so I can watch this hot alien sex. Anyways, by the way, quick question: when you're let's say you do shag with the aliens, do you see anything? Is there a cutscene involved with those?
I can't remember for number one, but I know for number two there is.
Oh man. Okay, maybe I should just skip one.
Nudity.
What's that?
A nudity.
No nudity. Okay. No, I expected. That's BioWare.
Remember, like it's a lot of like suggestive, like.
Oh, like innuendo
You
kind
know
of
what I
stuff.
mean?
Like, oh, you gotta. Yeah, I got you. That's fine. I can get off on that.
Building up because of the actual sex scene
Right.
happens right before the end of the game, at least for the second one, because it's like, hey, we're about to do this mission. We may never see each other
Ah.
again. Let's make love like we mean to.
Right.
That's how it was in the second game.
Okay. So like oh, we both knew this was a one-way trip, like in the movie The Abyss. Let's get it on. Right. I got you. I got you.
Put me up there.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. And there's aliens in The Abyss too, if anybody doesn't know.
Yeah.
Maybe
Unless you want-
maybe Mass Effect was influenced by the movie The Abyss. I don't know. Whatever.
You were gonna go down the road.
Anyways,
Not
so-
that way, dude.
so back to what I was saying. So yeah, so I gave it a few hours, and it's fun. I like the gameplay. You know what I'm saying? It's I like the sort of the story behind it, with the whole aliens. Like they find this technology that they can, I guess it has like the ability to help you like transport or go sort of like,
You're talking about the mass relays.
is that what it's called? The little the things that are in the sky. Like the Citadel is considered one of them, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, like someone like you get shot out of. Anyways, the whole thing is they go fast. You could get from one end point A to point B really fast, and it's called Mass Effect. Is what at least that's what the little intro says. And that, hey, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I thought it had a cool story behind. That's a cool start. Um, I don't, and I'll get more. I want to ask you more about this in a second, but so far from what I've played, the game doesn't really age too well. Like I was playing it on PC. I even tried a little bit of the OG, like Xbox One, is what I tried it on, which was emulated by the 360. And yeah, like I know people talk about the elevator scenes with loading screens, and yeah, I see it. I totally see it. They're these long ass elevator rides that are just like, oh, okay, I see what you're doing here. Like, but yeah, it's like I said, it was good. I want to get more like stat buffs, see kind of what difference they make like in the future. I really want to look more into that. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I didn't play too much of it, so I'd rather get a little bit more of your opinion. What did you think about it? How do you feel about it?
I played the Mass Effect the Legendary Edition, the one that just came out that we're all watching. First of all, just graphically, you could see that they did it got delayed. You could see where the extra work went. Like I can see how Mass Effect 1 has just got a lot of love. But you were right, the game is 14 years old and things don't age well. But the thing is, the elevator scenes that you're talking about, they don't really exist. Like they start for like half a second, and then it gives you the option to skip it.
Oh wow.
And it's a double-edged sword because you skip it, but you like as you know, conversation happens.
Right.
The characters feel fleshed out. It's elevator talk. They're just like shooting the shit with each other, enjoying each other's company, and like it makes it more of a crew. And I'm like, I know why they did it because no one's playing Mass Effect for the elevator scenes, but it does do something to make the characters more lived in. So it's just kind of it's up to the discretion of the player of how they want to do it.
Okay.
Me, since I've already beaten the Mass Effects, I could skip it. Like I generally remember all the characters because they are so memorable. That's another thing. Every character besides Caden is great. No, I can't say that because that's spoiler warning for you. Dang. But
Well,
everyone knows what I'm about. Everybody who's played Mass Effect, who's watched this, knows exactly what I was gonna say.
look, it's been 14 years, like you said. Dude, I feel like spoiler warnings are kind of out the window at this point. Like I don't care. Like go ahead, let me know. Hit me with everything.
Okay. Spoiler warning for like the next like couple minutes, okay? If you want to just like mute me but still listen to, or still see me and Liquid's pretty faces, you can. All right, it starts now. You get a chance to either kill Caden or kill Ashley, and you have to make the decision. And everyone kills Caden because Caden is trash.
Caden
All right.
is that the first dude that's on your squad?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cause yeah, he would be totally my like. I'm I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pick him over the girl, obviously.
Yeah, Ashley, she's a little rougher on there, but she's a soldier through and through. And I wanted to ask you, are you playing Paragon the good way or Renegade the bad way?
Oh, so like, is this cause you pick? There's three choices in the beginning, if I'm not mistaken, right? There's like renegade, or is that just your species, like what your background or something like that? Is that what it is?
Well, Paragon Renegade is like the kind of the path you're gonna take.
Okay. I'll be honest, I can't really tell you which one I chose, only because I was just more like, yo, I don't care what I have to say to progress the story. Let's just carry on so I can get some alien puss. That's where I was at right now. That's where I was at. That's what it was all
Well,
about
you
for
know
me.
how offensive that is to Mass Effect fans because the game is a lot more than having sex with aliens. It's just it's like on a serious tip. All
Mhm.
right, Mass Effect did something that I don't feel has happened since itself. It's created an entire universe that feels lived in without any IP, without it being connected to Star Wars or Marvel. I feel like Mass Effect is the last hurrah of an original game, even though it is by BioWare, but
Yeah.
an original like IP to come out as an entire universe fresh out the gate. and it lets me know like how impressive this world is. And I'm like, wait a minute, what was the last time I played a new game and felt like I was getting an entire universe?
I
I
got
could
you.
just like lose myself into. I was like, man, that really doesn't happen expect to this caliber.
Right. I got you. I mean that makes sense. Like I can see where you're coming from. That's a great point actually, because like yeah, I guess it has been a while. We're kind of like in an era where, I mean, hell, look at Capcom alone. All they do is almost, it's like it feels like all they do is remake stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, I could see where you're coming from. You know, playing it, it did feel a little different as far as as far as the way it was, like the story, the environment. Like I mean, like I barely left the Citadel. I'll be honest with you. Just because like another part of it is like, I kind of got lost. I got lost a few times. Like they were like, "Yo, go to CSEC Academy or some shit like that." I'm like, "Yo, I don't know what that is." Okay, I pulled up my map. I'm like, "Oh shit, I still don't know what that is." Like, so I'm just like, can you give me a waypoint? Give me something, some kind of guidance. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, like I said, with my objective, my main objective, which was the aliens, the alien girls, you know. But like I was just like, I felt like I was pressed for time, so I'm just like, I'm trying to like run through it as quickly as possible. Now, don't get me wrong. One day when I do have some more time, I still see myself going back to it. I've always said that. Hell, I still want to even play Andromeda, even though everybody says that game's kind of, but like I still want to give it a chance. You know what I'm saying? I still want to try it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as like the characters, the acting, the voice acting, how did you feel about that?
Voice acting holds the fuck up.
Right.
And I was surprised 'cause I was worried. I was like, oh man, this is like the voice acting. Like we've gotten so far with Uncharted and all these amazing. Basically, oh my god, I can't believe I'm blanking on his name right now. The voice actor for Joel, what's his name?
Troy Baker.
Troy Baker. When we had Troy Baker and the gang, basically all of Critical Role, you know, just the voice acting in video games from that time to now is so good. And like I'm gonna say friend of the show Jennifer Hale because we shouted out Metal Gear so much. Uh, she's Fem Chep. And that's who I'm playing with because when I went through my first Mass Effect playthrough, I went goody two shoes, full Paragon. Hey, I'm always doing the right thing, just getting my Captain America on, just doing the right thing all the time. This time around, not so much. I'm Renegade. I'm kicking ass. I'm taking names. I played male Shep. Now I'm playing Fem Shep with Jennifer Hale. And I'm gonna say that voice acting wise, I think Fem Shep is better than male Shep, but that's me.
Wow.
You know. And because I honestly I think Jennifer Hale's an amazing voice actress. I think she always knocks it out. When you want a badass like female lead, I feel like Jennifer Hale is like pretty much the go-to. I feel that way. I always just liked her voice, and she played Naomi. I think she played Naomi. Not even like I think she played Naomi, right?
Right. Naomi
Right
Hunter.
here.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
played
and
Naomi
Naomi
Hunter.
Hunter wasn't like that character in that game, so like just her range. Anyway, I'm gushing about Jennifer Hale now, but
She's
that's
great.
just it's just a sample sizing of how amazing the voice acting is in this game, like from everyone, and it's just like you talk to someone and you're having conversations and they feel like real people. And it was weird because talking to the voice acting, and I want to go into the action if you don't mind me babbling a
No,
little
please
bit.
keep going. Yeah.
Okay, going to the voice acting, it was like this. The game is 14 years old, and sometimes I'm like, man, Mass Effect does a great job. This is what I liked about it the most, and I completely forgot about it. It's like I want to get in some dialogue. I want to have some conversations. I want to say this, but I want trying to get this information. I'm trying to investigate the person, just see who they are, and then like, man, I kind of want to shoot some stuff.
Yeah.
Like even though Mass Effect's the shooting mechanic, whoo, whoo, the covering system in Mass Effect 1 is not good. Like it is just not. It's just like your spray. I use assault rifles when I play. Everyone's assault rifled up. I'm like, yo, dog, we all got ARs and we're rolling. And like it's just it's not that good, but it's still good enough. It's enough where I get the little bit of action. If I'm too lazy, I will die. Like you know what I'm saying, and that's okay. But like, it's always a good thing when like, okay, you've talked enough. let's get in some pew pews. And
Right.
then I was like, okay, since the shooting is nothing to go home around because I played like the gun, I think it's commando in this game. Um, where like I'm just shooting and don't really have powers. I just like the human to be an earthling and not have like special powers. That's just how I feel.
Same.
That's how I like to play my Mass Effect.
Yeah, it was the same.
And yeah. So, and I think the game has a good balance of doing the action and the dialogue together. Like I never felt like one did more than the other, and I appreciated the pacing of it. And it's so impressive for a game that's 14 years old because there's games nowadays that come out that can't even do that.
Right.
You know.
Now the
But
'cause you mentioned the shooting and the pacing and stuff like that, so you'd say this game is pretty balanced.
yes, surprisingly.
When I was playing it too, it was when I was playing it, I felt the same way. Like even though, like I said, I didn't play that much of it, but I could see it was just like, oh, okay. It's almost like the game is almost as long as you want it to be, because you can, go off the beaten road a little bit. You can kind of just do your own thing. You know what I'm saying? See, just just look for stuff, talk to people, do that kind of thing. Like I remember this like I said, running through the Citadel, this girl's like, "Oh yeah, hey Shepard, Commander Shepard." I'm just like, "Yo, don't talk to me right now. Like I'm on a mission to get some alien stuff." You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, even right in the beginning, once you become a Spectre, you know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm like a badass and shit like that, and you're just like, yeah, that's when it starts like really starts. You're like, oh okay, I kind of get where this is going now, and that's when it starts to open up a little bit more. But yeah, no, I feel the same way. I think it does have a really good balance as well.
So, Liquid, we gotta talk. We already talked about the sexy time. Was there anyone that you had your eyes on that you're like, that's alien?
Rex, I wanted a gay relationship with. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That would be funny as shit though. Oh, by the way, is there gay sex in there?
I, I can't remember. I want to say for two there is, but the
Okay.
thing is, if you're talking someone up and they're not gay, then you don't automatically have sex with them.
Yeah, I
It's
figured
like,
that.
hey, yeah,
Okay, hey, that's
because
cool. Just wondering.
no, I thought it was cool though. I remember I think it was like a big deal during the time when it happened, where it's like, yeah, you could have like the blue people. I forgot their name. Is it the Asari?
I think they're called Blue Man Group.
The Blue Man Group?
Yeah.
They're non like they're technically I think they're technically not female. They're just like whatever, and they hook up with whatever, dude.
Oh wow, that sounds like my kind of party.
No, 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 no. A lot of people really like Homegirl. She's real cool. Like she's like I think the last person that really gets into your party, and
Okay.
a lot of people really like her. And that's another thing. The cast of characters besides Caden is great, man. God,
No, they
like
do
at
seem
least for
very
Mass Effect
interesting.
1. And even in Mass Effect 2, not even getting to Mass Effect 2, which I haven't played with, but I've like Mass Effect 2, everyone's gonna say it's the best one out of all three. It's the Empire Strikes Back.
Oh,
It just it just works. And it adds characters, cool characters. It just amps everything up. And then two, I can just you're going on this suicide mission and you don't know what's gonna be, and you're like, this impending doom is coming. Oh, hold on. Speaking of impending doom, hiya! That didn't work.
no, no,
Or
no.
right
It can't,
now.
yeah, a little delayed reaction.
But like this impending doom, you feel it, and every the good thing about two, you feel that everything you do, even the side quests, are leading towards the main thing, like the main battle at the end of it. And like the good thing about Mass Effect, if you mess up and you kill teammates, they stay dead,
Permadeath.
permadeath, and it seems like such a novel idea.
Right.
Who would have thought? I don't know. Replaying Mass Effect. This is going to be my closing thoughts. I don't know if yeah. But I'm just saying, playing Mass Effect just reminds me of a hole I feel that's going on in gaming right now.
Okay.
And hopefully, the Legendary Edition is a step back to providence for BioWare, because boy, have they not, they've been fucking up.
Right. So you'd give what is it, Legacy, Legend? I don't know what it's called. Legacy, Mass Effect Legacy.
The Legendary Edition.
Yeah, you give it a good.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely, 100%. I wasn't on Game Pass. I bought it, and I do not regret it at all.
Nice. Good stuff. Good
What do you
stuff.
think, Luke? Tell me
Now,
what you
for the
thought.
little bit that I've played, I'm gonna have to agree. I think it is good. For the little bit that I have played, I have enjoyed it. I do want to get more into it. Like I said, this is sort of my playthrough, kind of like get through it as quickly as possible, trying to just messing around. Like I think I'm gonna start over. I'd rather start from the beginning, to be honest, and just make a serious account, like take it a little more seriously as well. And yeah. But for the little bit that I have dabbled in, I'd say it's good. I think it's worth playing. And yeah.
So we got our first double. We got our second 2 games in a row, double yays.
Right. Let me see.
Right,
See if you could give me a fist
so-
bump on the screen here. I know we're on different. I know I'm on the opposite side. Yeah, there you go. Yep. We're good. We're good. Cup. All right, cool. For anybody who watched the video, there's an explosion that happened. It may or may not be edited in there. It's probably not.
Look at it.
No.
Didn't look at it because cool guys don't look at explosions.
Right.
All right. So Liquid, the next week's game is gonna be Sea of Thieves.
Excited.
Gonna go on a quest for some booty.
Arr, matey.
Oh man, I'm excited.
I thought in Mass Effect I was on a quest for booty. I thought the game was called Mass Effect for a little bit.
And there's probably a video named that way.
Ooh, don't Google that. Don't Google that.
Don't Google that. Don't Google that. You're over 18. Okay. All right. So, Liquid, Call of Duty kind of came out with some things this week.
Oh yeah.
Well, you go into it. I feel like I've been talking too much.
All right.
I'm gonna open the second. Oh no. You talk about it.
All right. So yeah, Call of Duty just dropped an update, with some new maps, new game modes. Warzone got updated as well. Got a little Nakatomi Plaza in there from Die Hard. It looks damn cool. I haven't played that part yet, but I've seen videos of it, and like it's even got the limousine with the teddy bear in it. I don't know if you knew that. But yeah, from the Die Hard 1,
No.
yeah, the limousine, the limo driver with the teddy bear that he's talking to, it's in the garage. I'm like, what the, like, it's like, dude, the attention to detail is awesome. But yeah, 80s action pack on Call of Duty. You got Sylvester Stallone as John Rambo from First Blood. You got John McClane, Bruce Willis from Die Hard. And yeah, like I said, the attention to detail as far as how they captured these characters. There's voiceovers from the actual movies that are in there, and it just got me and Chris all hyped, dude. Like, it's so fun, it's so funny, it's just all, dude. It's awesome, especially me and Chris, big fans of like old 80s action movies, one-liners. I think it's the best thing ever. I think it's lost on a lot of film. I just feel like major motion pictures not the same as it used to be, but whatever, whatever. Well, I'll digress there. But yeah, the game, you could use these characters. We were playing this game mode called Die Hard Point, where it's just like your traditional hard point. You got one area, and after 60 seconds, it's supposed to be, it goes to another area. But since this is Die Hard Point, you only got 30 seconds. Not only that, when you're in the hill, you get what is called cranked, meaning you have 30 seconds to either get back in the hill or find a kill to extend your timer. If not, you explode, like every 80s action movie should be.
Like, was there a movie called Crank?
There was.
To keep his heart rate up.
Yeah, Jason Statham was in it, and he had to keep his heart rate up. If not, he would explode or some shit like that.
His heart would explode.
Right.
She was. Yeah.
Right. You see, there's that. I like the movie Speed. It reminds me of Speed, where the bus has to stay above 50, or else the bus explodes. So if anybody notices, there's a trend here. There's a lot of explosion, but that's 80s action movies. That's what it was, and that's what made it great. It was like Michael Bay made every movie in the day, and it was, but good, tasteful, way better than anything you've seen from Michael Bay nowadays. But yeah, like I said, John Rambo, they have gun skins for them, they have watches for them. The faces look just like them. John McClane and John Rambo look just like them. They have finishers that are just like them in the movies, that are pretty awesome as well. And yeah, man, it's just all around fun. Like I said, that game mode Die Hard Point, extremely fun, very fast paced, very it's like an adrenaline rush, and but it's fun as hell. But yeah, Chris was playing with me yesterday. Chris, what were your thoughts on it?
Honestly, I loved it. and it finally, like, I said it as a joke, but the more thinking about it now, I think I was onto something where I was like, this is how Fortnite kids feel all the time. Like, Call of Duty, another battle royale, finally got a sweet, sweet DLC, and like it was just so cool. I got Rambo. My boy over here got, oh wait, my boy over here got Bruce Willis, and like, so it's just cool that both of us have both skins. Because I'm like, wait, which one did you get? You got that one? Okay, I'll get the other one. And I was like, we're definitely, we're not gonna pick the same guy. Get out of here. You
Obviously.
know? Yeah, and honestly, I wanted John Rainbow anyway, and it's cool because it's just so cool, man. It's just fun, and that's what, like, that's why I want to, at the first episode of Microtransaction, we talked about fun in video games because that's what we're all here to do. Like, we're here to have fun, and like having Bruce Willis and John Rambo is just fun. Like, it's just so, I get a kick out of it all the time. And the finishers, oh, Liquid, the finishers, bro, just amazing. Like, I like John Rambo, like he just stabbed somebody a couple times, and then there's one where he has the arrow and he jumps away and he like flicks it. What's Bruce Willis's?
So Bruce Willis is like in the movie where he has the pistol taped to his back. He's got his hands up and then he just pops out the pistol and just shoots the dude. It just looks awesome. They really captured a lot of the essence of these characters. And yeah, like, and the thing is that this is not the first time Call of Duty's done something like this. They've done this before, both in Warzone and outside of Warzone. Like in the past, I remember Call of Duty Ghosts, not a great Call of Duty, but Call of Duty Ghosts had Michael Myers in it. Was in
Do they?
Yeah, they had Michael Myers, and it was like a game mode where you could be Michael Myers, and you're like a walking tank, and you're just freaking axing people. It's pretty funny.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, like you'll be in it's like, and it looked like a haunted area too. Like it was like a very swampy haunted area. And if there's like a care package that will fall down randomly, and once you capture it, you'll be Michael Myers, and you'll just start just going crazy on people.
The music on?
Oh yeah, you hear the music too. Yeah, it was pretty.
Oh,
It was
is it really? I was just
yeah.
joking.
No, it was dope. Like when you hear the music, he's coming. He's getting close. You're like, oh shit, like he's coming. And then when you see him, you and your boys are just like, yo, trying to just shoot him as much as you can. They even did Predator one time, where you could be the Predator and you see
Well, I assume before the Predator of the game.
yeah, way before that. But yeah, so they've done it before, you know what I'm saying? And then even Warzone recently had, during like the Halloween, they had a Jigsaw from Saw. They had like, that's a skin you could have got. There's Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm trying to remember if there was a third one. If there is, I completely forgot who it was. But I don't really remember if it was or not. But yeah, again, this is right on par with that. It's like they take these characters and they make the details of them. They're just very specific on these details and they capture it very well. And yeah, I mean, these, even the intro movie when you first boot up Call of Duty, it looks all grainy and stuff like that, like old 80s film, and you got the guy with a deep voice talking like this, like it's got to be all radical and awesome. And like, and yeah, dude, and then
That's cool.
yeah, they're like, oh yeah, heroes die hard, some get first blood, and it's just like these, just yeah, just
Bro, that give me chills,
yeah,
bro.
it's like so on the nose for these movies, and it's just like the only person missing, if I had to, I gotta complain. Obviously, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I need to get Arnold Schwarzenegger in there, whether it be from.
You think Call of Duty get Mortal Kombat grabs? Come on.
I know they can't. I know it's not gonna happen. I know Warner Brothers has that on lock, and they'd rather give it to NetherRealm, even though they recently went on sale, right? Warner Brothers Games or something like that. There was some talk.
Yes, they did.
So yeah, so that's kind of exciting.
He sold out the games division.
Yeah, that's exciting. We could talk about that next week or something, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But but yeah, like I said, if I had Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'd be just through the moon. It was hard, like very difficult, not to purchase both skins. I wanted to get both Rambo and John McClane, but I was like, as long as one of us has, because I know I wanted John McClane first for 100%, and I was like,
Yeah, I wanted Rainbow first,
yeah,
and it totally worked out.
okay, good deal. So it's just like, yeah, it just, I don't know, it just fit right. And if there was anybody else besides, we got Arnold Schwarzenegger out there, who else would you like to see?
Honestly, besides Arnold Schwarzenegger, because you already said it, I'm thinking of something. Trying to think of an iconic character, and the first thing that comes to mind is RoboCop.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why it just came to mind, but if I could, I want um oh man, Patrick Swayze.
Oh, okay.
Just it could be any Swayze, honestly. Don't get. I prefer the one from Roadhouse.
Nice.
Just sweet roundhouse kicks left and right, dude. You ripped out someone. God, what a good movie.
Right. What about maybe a little bit of Kurt Russell from Escape from New York? I was thinking maybe a little Van Damme.
Yeah, I was thinking like from Bloodsport
Yeah.
with the gloves.
Right.
Oh,
I mean, he wouldn't really. It
Or
wouldn't. I don't know if
yeah.
it wouldn't really do good with a gun, unfortunately. Like it wouldn't really fit.
What if it like increases melee? Like how you get a one-hit melee, like if you have the knife.
Yeah.
Like you punch someone, you just instantly out, dude.
Just knock out.
And like with Van Damme, if you did it, you'd punch him, and he'd be like, for like 10 minutes.
Right. Maybe he'll do a split. Maybe shoot somebody while he's splitting. He's the king of the splits. Who else? What about maybe Steven Seagal with his little fake karate that he does? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, what's funny? I got into an argument because I think technically he does have his black belt in Aikido, and I don't know whether it's like actually real. That's the bad thing about the 80s. You're like, hey, I got a black belt. I'm a black belt officially, and you're just tricking dumb people.
Right.
I don't know if you watch Mick Dojo on Instagram.
No.
Oh my God, guys! If you want to see fake martial arts being made fun of, go to Mick Dojo, and it's like all the people using the power of chi, and like people like you could tell are obviously like the guy. So this guy who's like 400 pounds is just flinging people, and like they're like, no. And
Wow.
you're like, how are people buying into this? Bro, people still are to this day.
Wow. You said, what is it? Mick what? Mick Kwando? What'd you call it?
Dojo on Instagram.
Mick Dojo.
I recommend that follow to anybody. If you're a fan of martial arts or fighting in general, like it's a great follow.
Wow.
Because he's just making fun of martial arts, putting fake martial arts on blast. Like you'll see people who are like gun defense, and you're like, oh, please don't do that. You'll actually get shot. Please stop.
Right. If someone's asking for your money, you might as well just give it to them. Don't.
Just no amount of money is how much does your life cost?
At least $5. At least.
So you're saying, bro, what are you talking about, dog? What $5? That's not even covering tax, bro.
It devalues with my age. I'll be honest with you.
It devalues.
Why do you think I'm doing this here? I'm trying to get some more money.
You're not doing it for money. We haven't made a cent off of this. What are you talking about? Get out of here, dude.
Oh my God,
Man,
dude.
your life is not worth nothing. Oh no. Anyway, so Liquid, I'm gonna ask you this question.
What's that?
By the way, I forgot to put on the clock, so I have no idea how much time is. I just realized that right now. So
Okay.
hopefully you have a timestamp for this.
I do. So far we're if you need me to know, you want me to text it to you, or you want me to just tell you over the air here?
Just tell me live.
Okay.
What time are we at?
We're about to hit 39 minutes so far on my clock. So
Bro, this has flown by.
yeah, it's great.
Oh my God. Okay, well, I'm gonna ask you this.
Okay.
If you had to say, who would win at a fight, Bruce Willis or John Rambo, dog? What are we doing, dog? What we doing?
Okay. Where is the fight going down? That's my initial question.
I'm gonna ask you.
No, I know. I have a follow up. I'm sorry. What do you want me to tell you? Is it in the jungle or it's on the streets? John McClane, dude. He's the streets. He's in the streets of New York. He's a cop. He's a cop. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta give it to him. You know what I'm saying? Like he knows the streets. John Rambo. What's that?
I think you're trying to justify your purchase.
Maybe a little bit. My life's worth $5. I spent 20 on this damn purchase. So like, what does that tell you? But yeah, like John McClane, I think would win. If it's a jungle, obviously it's gonna be Rambo. Rambo has the edge in I think every environment except the city.
Look, I said in the city. I never said inside a building. If you were inside a building, I'd give you that much.
Okay.
We're just talking on the streets, baby, and that's a concrete jungle. My boy John Rambo is coming in and cleaning a house.
Oh man, I don't know. Hey, yes, Mr. Yeah,
John?
Yeah, John Rambo. Where are you? Paging John Rambo. Oh man, that's good.
That guy just sneaks up out of nowhere. All right, so honestly, the $20. You think too much or or just the right amount?
I'll be honest, $20 per skin I think is a little steep, but I think in an age where these Fortnite skins are kind of like the thing to buy with these kids, I mean, who's to say? You know what I'm saying? I like me personally, yeah, it was a tough decision until I saw everything I get with it. Sure, it's a little different or a little weird because like damn, but it's all digital. Once I get it, it won't transfer to the next Call of Duty that's gonna come out in a few months. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of sucks. But the way I saw it was, listen, I I bought skins in Fortnite before. You know what I'm saying? Well, you usually not. Let me not say skins plural. I meant one skin. I usually buy one skin in a game, and that's like it's got to be a skin I really fall in love with, and then I'll purchase it. So Fortnite, I have one skin that I fell in love with. It was like a graffiti skin. I thought it was dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm into graffiti. Um, Same thing with this. I feel like John McClane. I was like, dude, I don't think it's gonna get cooler than this. You know what I'm saying? Because like even Modern Warfare last year's game, there was like a ghillie suit with like a demon mask that I bought. I thought that was kind of cool, so I bought that. Never bought another skin after that. So this is the same thing. I bought the John McClane. Unless they can top John McClane, which I highly doubt they can, um, I'll probably never buy another skin.
They did with John Rainbow.
That's I beg to differ.
It's okay to be wrong. Anyway,
How do you feel? Do you feel like too expensive or like what's?
honestly, like, okay, I bought in two skins in this game. I bought in the for the Call of Duty League, you
Oh,
know, because I was like, you know what, Call of Duty League. I'm like, let's support the pros. I'm like, it helps competitive gaming and esports, even though I hate that term, but like, it is what it is. It's just what we call it. It's just it is what it is.
right.
And so like I supported that. I was like, I'm from Florida, you know, so I got about the Mutineers one, and they're not the best team, but you know, it's one of the. Don't worry about it because it's if Florida teams have taught us anything, we're gonna be terrible for like 10 years, and then we're gonna have like a goal. And then we're gonna grab someone from up east, up north. We're gonna pull them down here, and then they're gonna be really good, and then it's gonna be fine. We
Hmm.
do a hockey, and we do a football, baby. We grab the Canadians from up north, come down, play for us. Hey, we're doing great, baby. Don't worry about it. You know, we get this little indie quarterback. I can't even remember his name. Anyway,
I don't know.
that's boring.
Yeah, it's like what like John like Raby some shit like that. I don't know. I forget.
I think it's Brett Favre. Anyway,
Oh yeah.
so so yeah, so honestly, I got that, and I got this skin, and it was just like, you know, I was like, you know, this is cool, and I think it was you. I forget what we were talking about, but you spend money on things like this to show like, hey, I want more of this.
Right.
I was like, you know what? I like this. I like this 80s stuff. I like hitting nostalgic. I like it to be silly and fun because the main thing about video games that it's fun.
Right.
This is fun, and it was an easy $20 to spend.
Okay.
Now I don't like that it's $20, but $10 is enough for a skin because I'm not even gonna go into the whole thing with Valorant because Valorant's ridiculous.
Really.
But yeah, dude, there's like skins that are like $70.
Oh wow. Like from the developer, like not from like somebody reselling it.
No, like I could be wrong. Don't
Okay.
quote me on it 100%. But I know like Valorant has like the most expensive stuff, like them, and I think CS:GO.
Wow.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts. Right. So Liquid, we had fun in the '80s. We talked about the universe and all its glory with Mass Effect. Now I want to get into something that is near and dear to my heart. Hold on, I gotta
Boobs.
stretch real
What are
quick.
you showing me, Chris?
Yeah,
Whoa,
my
whoa,
boob?
whoa.
No, no. It's the state of Halo.
Nice.
Now, this is before E3. If you guys are watching this in the future and you're going back and you're like, what did they think of Halo before E3? We don't know what happened. Or Summer Game Fest. Digress. This is where we see Halo now. And Liquid, um, I would consider myself a bigger Halo fan, but you're a pretty big Halo fan too. How do you feel about the current state of Halo where we're at now?
All right. I think as far as the current state of Halo, I think for me, I would say it's okay. And I say okay only because like Halo 5, I actually like Halo 5 a lot. I know maybe some people don't. I'm not sure. Like that really, I don't care. I don't care what other people feel about Halo 5. I like Halo 5. It's actually one of my, if not my favorite. I know that's kind of uh, an opinion, a strong opinion that's like that maybe not a lot of people will agree with. But I thought it was a great shooter. I thought it was the perfect sort of modern day shooter. Now the it's funny because I say that, yet you'll see me if I do play Halo, it's probably on Master Chief Collection. So, which I still have fun with. I think it's great. I still have a blast. Every now and then maybe throw it on, play with the friends and stuff like that. Yeah, and so as of right now, I'd say Halo is in a okay state. Um, Now when I think worldwide, like the youth stuff like that, I think it's in a pretty bad state actually, where it definitely needs to improve. How about yourself? What are your feelings?
Let me go on a rant. It's Chris's rant time. It's time for Chris to rant. It's Chris's rant time. It's time to rant about some Halo. I have a lot of things to say about Halo. I love Halo. I've been playing it since I was younger. I adore it. But right now, Halo is. I hate to say it. I don't even want to say it, but Halo's dying.
We got to be honest, so that's true.
We got to be real. Halo is dying in its current state. Halo's Master Chief Collection is carrying the brand on its back. And this was a game when it launched was so broken. It was ridiculous. Like the shooting, the hit scan didn't work. Like sometimes you'd be shooting someone and they like their shields wouldn't flicker because like the connection delay was totally off. It was atrocious. Where but I have to give all the credit to everyone working on the Halo Master Chief Collection. What a day and night difference from what we got then to where we are at now. Halo right now, Master Boy, those people just putting the whole damn franchise on their fucking back. Oh my god! Because right now you have customizable armor in Halo 3. You have seasons. You don't spend any money. It's all in-game credits. All they ask for is your time to play the game. And they're just doing a lot over there, and it's amazing. But I feel like it's just keeping the franchise alive,
Right.
and it's just wish I wish it didn't get to this state. I think there was a lot of mistakes that happened, and a lot of it stems from Halo 5. Because Halo 5, for me, the lore wasn't an issue because I'm a hardcore fan. I was reading the books. I was listening, bro. They had an amazing audio like podcast thing where it was telling you and the government was behind it, or the government, like, because Master Chief was stolen as a child and all this stuff is not really covered in the game too much until 343 takes over. um but it's going into like there's a reporter who has a couple clues and hints, and he's starting to figure out that this terrible thing happened to Master Chief, and like it happened to all the Spartans, and it was blowing out, and like it was like a suspenseful drama, and I remember being so hyped. I'm like, is this the storytelling that we're gonna get with Halo 5? And the answer was a hot no. It was terrible, didn't make sense at all.
Right.
Everything leading up to Halo 5 wasn't in Halo 5.
Oh yeah, I agree.
It betrays me as a person who's a fan of the franchise. Like, why am I reading the comic books? Why am I listening to the podcast? Why am I buying all these things if it's not going to be relevant to the game?
Right. I was the same way. Oh, no, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm going on a rant. Like I said, I was going on a rant.
Well, like I just wanted to just throw in like just kind of add to your point that yeah, even I listen to the like the podcast, like the little story lore behind it, and I normally don't do that. Like I've always felt that like if you can't put it in your game, it's not worth my time. Like that's how I've always felt when it comes to anything lore. That's why I can't get into Destiny. That's why I can't get into Overwatch, in my
We're
opinion.
gonna make him play Destiny. Don't worry about it, guys.
Yeah, I'll play. I don't mind playing it. I don't mind playing Overwatch, but I'm talking about like people like talk about the Overwatch lore, for example, And I'm like, wait, there's lore? Like you're paying attention to the lore? Like you're a fucking nerd. That's how I see those people. But that's just me.
Whoa,
I'm sorry. I'm
whoa! I'm gonna
sorry.
have to give a little pushback. And Overwatch, I think the lore is probably the most interesting thing about that
But it's
game.
not in the game though, right? Like, is it in part? It's not in part one at least.
It's gonna be in Overwatch 2.
Well, hell, okay, great. That'll when that day comes. Overwatch 2 is not out yet. I thought it was already out.
Oh, no, they had their as of recording, they had their PvP launch. They changed it from 6v6 to 5v5,
Oh
and
yeah.
that means a lot of professional Overwatch players are about to lose their jobs.
Oh, so like yeah, so like Overwatch, like I said, I don't care about the lore. I don't care about that. So when I found out about this podcast, I gave it. I think I listened to the first one. I was like, yo, I was like, whoa, this is good stuff. Like I'm like I like this whole little conspiracy thing they got going on, and it's just so much build up. It felt really great. And then yeah, like you said, Halo 5 just fell flat. It's like I felt like I'm like wait, everything that I heard or leading up to this, how is it? It's like it's not like they're like nobody knows what page they're on. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, I don't know what's going on. I want to know about this Agent Locke versus freaking John 117. And I'm just like, what is this? And yeah, you know what? That's probably well, I would say Halo 4 is probably the initial fall. It's like the decline was Halo 4. I feel like the gameplay of Halo 5 kind of picked it up, but the story took another hit. It's like there was never, when you got Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, like everything was good and it was progressing better. The story got better. The obviously with technology the graphics get better. The gameplay gets better. Online starts coming into play. Now you're playing with your friends and against other people. That gets better. Then you get to Halo 4 and you're just like, ugh. All right, maybe Halo 5 will be better. And you get this build of, oh shit, they get it now. Oh, it falls a little flat. It's just like this constant roller coaster, and it's just like it never hits the loop de loop. It never gives you the what you come to this roller coaster for. Like you see the loop de loop, you see the downhill, but they don't give it to you, and that's where the problem is. And yeah, I mean that's where the next Halo sort of comes into play, where it just needs to be better.
Yeah, because Halo 4 tried to be like Call of Duty. Because remember, Halo 4 was going on when Call of Duty was beginning to hit critical mass. So they were trying to implement a lot of Call of Duty stuff. They were trying not to be them. But the storyline in Halo 4 was actually pretty good. Like Cortana losing her mind, and you're like, oh no, because now you care about Cortana as a character at this point. So you don't want her to quote unquote die. And when she dies, it's sad.
Right.
Oh shit, like, and then dealing with Halo 5, and boy was that campaign a fucking mess. Holy shit. Playing it again, I played it again recently, and when we get closer to Infinite, hopefully we can play it again and have a more nuanced conversation about it. But whew, oh, it is like I'm playing it. I was like, wow, they really dropped the ball. They brought
Damn.
Blue Team. They brought all these things because of the lore that you know. Like Blue Team is a big deal. They have the most missions completed in UNFSC history. Like it's like seeing Fred, Kelly, Linda. These are big characters that if you read First Strike is a huge deal. And First Strike's a great book, by the way. Um, and they redid it too. It's on audiobooks if you guys are not book readers and stuff like that. I didn't read the book either. Well, I know I read First Strike. Was it First Strike? No, I'm thinking the Fall of Reach. Fall of Reach.
Okay.
I like Fall of Reach the best out of the books. And I reread the recent book. Oh my god, I'm blanking on the name right now. Well, I didn't read it. Audiobooks, baby. I ain't got time to read. I'm not a
Right.
nerd.
Come on, guys. It's 2021,
Uh,
guys. Who reads?
yeah, who reads, dog? Get on, get out of here. What are you, fucking new? Um, yeah, I'm like Audible's right there, fam. I hope we get sponsored by Audible so we can make fun of books while we're promoting books. Anyway, but no, but the only knock with the I know there's another book that came out, but it's the one with Blue Team, and it deals with the aftermath of Halo 5, which is interesting because you actually like spoiler alert, if you care, they go back to Reach.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's Master Chief. That's where he feels like he was like really born because that's where he was trained and took from his family and been there. And it is great because you get to see and feel all the characters and how they feel going back to Reach. It's not even that like it's where they were born. It's humanity's like last big military base and what it meant to the world, and seeing it now glass. The only big knock I have with the book is they say the word Le Chateau 7,000 fucking times.
Is that a name? Is that a ship? What the hell is that?
It's a type of glass, Le Chateau. The pink Le Chateau.
That sounds like that sounds so nerdy.
Bro, I never heard the word Le Chateau until this fucking book, and now it's personally ingrained in my brain.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, but the book so far is awesome, and the books with Halo and the comic books, like it all makes me want to hope that Halo story can be what it is, that cosmic like shooter where like you're traveling the universe and the galaxy and you feel like a badass while you're doing it, and I just hope that Halo can get back there or it's gonna die.
Right.
Like, and and honestly, I think the best thing for Halo that's happened to push it forward as a brand is for it to be on Fortnite. And I know it's a hot take, and people get mad at true hardcore Halo people get mad at you saying like, bro, the kids right now aren't playing Halo, they're playing Fortnite.
Right.
And if you want a slice of what Fortnite has, you need to come to the crown with respect. Because right now, Fortnite's king, and you got to kiss the ring. Right? That's why Halo was in Fortnite. You think you're gonna get Fortnite in Halo?
No chance. Yeah.
Just that's if that's not a good closing way to end where Halo's at right now, I don't know what is, dude. So you have any closing thoughts, bro?
So like, I mean, like I said, I like Halo 5. If they can just get the shooting to be, down packed to feel solid, I know there was a lot of big deal that when Infinite was first like announced that how it looked.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking about where it's currently at. I'm
No,
not even talking about Infinite yet.
right.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's good. It's good. But like, I mean, hell, we still got about 2 minutes. We can get it in there real quick. But yeah, just like Infinite felt like I know a lot of people were like upset with the way it looked. I'm like, listen, I don't give a shit how it looks. I know that's not everybody. I just need to shoot good. That's where I'm at right now. As long as it shoots good, I'd be happy. Like at this point, like if the story's crap, I don't care anymore. I just want it to shoot good. Cause like I'm like, listen, I come to Halo for competitive first, and then the lore afterwards. It seems like I know you're very invested in it, so it's a little different on your side of things. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? I like if I was in your shoes, I agree with 100% what you'd say. But I know, bro. I'm just saying, like, I'm just there for like the shooting and like I feel like Halo has been dragged through the mud as far as campaign that it's just like it's almost not worth it anymore. But whatever. We'll see what happens, man. The future hopefully is bright.
No, Halo Infinite technically, or Halo Infinite's now. I'm sorry, I got a little emotional. We're talking about like one of my favorite franchises and in the gutter. I have a lot of hot takes on it. I'm sorry. The thing is, Halo technically, even when we saw it 2019, was it 2019 or 2020 when we saw it at the last E3, um it was already technically content complete.
Right.
What they've been doing supposedly for the last year has been polishing because it was supposed to come out of the launch.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously it didn't because we're talking about it today.
Right.
And so for a whole year they're polishing the game. I want to ask you a question. I know we're probably going to go over a little over the time, but Liquid, I wanted to know your honest to God opinion. What if Halo Infinite fails? What does that mean for Xbox?
For Xbox, I don't think it means anything bad with Xbox. Like, I think Xbox can still survive without Halo, to be honest. I still think that they try it even again. I know you talked about like id Software now that they have the rights to id Software, them taking a crack at it, and I'll be honest, I'd be interested in something like that. Hell, I'd be interested in something like that for right now. Like I wouldn't mind if they switched to that, but I still think Xbox will do fine without it. I still think, I think Halo plays a huge part in their future, but I think like ultimately like Game Pass and stuff like that, like they have a their future plans doesn't just consist of Halo. I think it has there's a lot more to it. So I think they'll be fine, but it will definitely make a dent, and it will be something that's going to be probably talked about everywhere for a long time.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say because it is the franchise, It's you don't think of Xbox without thinking of Halo.
Sure.
And if the franchise Halo blunders, like it's like saying, what if Mario stopped being a thing? You'd be
Right.
like, what the fuck?
Doesn't happen. Yeah. You can't see
Doesn't
that.
compete.
Right.
Somehow you see that what you said was very telling, because you thought of a world where Xbox and Halo didn't coexist and it didn't sound crazy. But for us to say that about Mario sounds insane.
Right.
And that's where we're really at with Halo.
But I mean, come on now. You like we're talking about Nintendo versus Microsoft. That's a huge year difference. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you see, you want to say that, but like we're in the 20th year of
Yeah.
Xbox.
I guess.
Thinking about it, like Xbox is still the new kid on the block. They're not anymore.
Right.
How many games company Stadia has come and left? And what, Stadia wasn't even around for a year. Xbox
Right.
has been around for 20. Like, and you want to compare, like Master Chief, Halo is comparable, not better, comparable with what it's done for video gaming just as much as Mario.
Maybe they double down on Gears.
Yeah, but Gears of War, even Coalition is they're gonna go back to Gears. Obviously, there's gonna be a Gears 6, but even they're making a new IP.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, they do.
Good to know.
They said they're going full next gen.
Well, we know they've been struggling as far as the development, like with the whole director thing for Master Chief for in Halo Infinite. But yeah, hopefully they can knock it out the park. Because I think like having Halo obviously is gonna be it's healthy for the gaming industry as a whole. I know it's a lot of people's first shooters, so yeah, I think it definitely needs to make a strong return. That's for sure. We'll see.
All right. Well, Liquid. On that note, guys, thank you so much for your time. It's been great. Episode 4 in the books, Liquid. Here we are, dude.
Who would have thought?
Isn't it great? Like even doing the podcast feels significantly easier to do now. I remember how nervous you were.
Yo, stumbling over my words. Beginning.
Bro, yeah. And now look at us. And by the way, guys, I'm just gonna say, Liquid, I feel like has come a tremendously far away in such a short time with editing. Well, maybe this video looks a little different. I don't know.
Hopefully, I'm excited.
You know, maybe I'm just like this. Hold on, just in case it is. Wow. Oh my God. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for your time. Remember, Sea of Thieves. Follow us on our social medias. We're out there, fam. We're on Instagram in a pretty good way. Like, I think we're starting to make a good dent. I think we're the best follow on the internet.
Nice.
Unbiasedly. Yeah, just follow us on Instagram at the is it micro underscore? We had this conversation already. I always fucking forget.
Instagram. Here, real quick.
I think it's the Microtransaction, all one word.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it is. Real quick, I will find out, and it is.
Find out. I'll stall while he's looking out. So just follow us on our social medias. Hopefully, he has the links down below.
It's _microtransaction.
That hot underscore, baby. Yep. Just follow us on all social medias. Thank you again. We're gonna have maybe next week we're gonna have some church announcements. We don't know yet. Thank you all so much. Don't forget to follow, ring the bell, dude. How are you gonna know when we come out? It's Monday, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, just in case.
Right. Mark your calendars.
All right. Look, you want to say anything to the kids?
No. Once again, thank you all for listening. I appreciate your all time. Take care. Love each other, and yeah, have a good one.
This has been a Microtransaction.